Welcome back. We're about out of spells here with Gale, but we're going to do a little bit of social questing before we head back and camp again. We'll start off at the Emerald Grove, and we're going to pick up the Guidance Amulet.
On my way.
We're going to have the Dream Guardian visit us, and probably Lizelle threaten to kill us. And we'll see if maybe we can use Guidance to help us pass the check. And this is just good equipment to have.
That's curious. Not now.
We'll have Asterion take a look, and he's good with animals,
At the back of
sort
the
of.
crevice lies a bag enfolded.
druid.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within. One by one, the spiders would stash the
And
bag.
we'll grab the bag. It's worth a very small amount of experience.
Yes, please.
And we'll see what's in this box. Just a little bit of money.
You have my attention.
And we'll link the group back together again, and we'll head to the Blighted Village. And this is just for my own personal checking. I was missing a short sword earlier, so I'm going to see if I left it on the shelf. I may accidentally have sold it as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's up there.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, I don't see it. So, not sure. I must have sold it.
Ah, excellent choice.
And we'll head back to the Blighted Village. And this time we're going to head to the Goblin Fort. So, there are a couple ways of getting there. The easiest path for sure is to just disguise yourself as a drow and make the loop. You'll get all the experience for defeating everybody on the way. And even some inspiration from Asterion. I'll come up here by the statue that Shadowheart was admiring. We can see the path in. We'd have to cross this bridge. There's a group of goblins over here. There are archers up here. There's a secondary group playing cards back over here. If we wanted to, we could climb down and jump around to just skip this. So you earn a little experience crossing under here, and then you could just cross over. This is a jump with Enhanced Sleep and Featherfall. We'd probably make this jump right here. With just Featherfall, we can drop down here and then cross over. Special note here, there's a chest. This whole area is trapped. So this area is just lots and lots and lots of traps. And there's a secret passage over here that leads into the Goblin Fort. I don't know if you can discover it from the outside, but you can find it on the inside. So because we've got Featherfall, that's what we're going to use. And we'll wait for everybody to jump down. And here we've got some decisions to make. So if we
Well, hello.
want to prevent Shadowheart and Lae'zel from arguing over the Githyanki artifact.
Lovely
One of the
day.
easiest ways to do that is
Now.
to prompt the artifact to come save us by ourselves. So if we go over here and we get the artifact scene, which we would also get on the bridge going into the Goblin camp, and we're alone or don't have Shadowheart with us, then the artifact will show up next to us and move into our inventory. And Lae'zel and Shadowheart won't argue over it because she doesn't have it anymore. If we let Shadowheart keep it, there's going to be an
No
argument at
rest for
some
the
point
wicked,
about
I
it.
see.
I think that's fun to see the argument, so I'm going to have everybody grouped up and we're just going to crack the scene. Shadowheart's going to keep the artifact.
With haste.
The voices, your vision.
And here we
clouds,
get our first
leaving them
peek
where
at the Chosen of the Absolute.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
Sure,
I don't
we'll
know.
ask about that.
Not exactly. All I know is it's important. I suppose if we're to continue together, I may as a group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. I can't tell you anymore. If I reach there, you have.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
Yeah. We'll say we don't care about Shar. We
There's
want to know about
nothing
the
more
artifact.
I can tell you. I know those symbols. Yes, and a lot.
A powerful artifact in the three figures and you have evaded them. Shadowheart has made. No doubt the Githyanki will seek to reclaim, but you still do not know what it even is.
And we could ask for it. We'll just say that we need to work together for now.
But I just saved you. Keep that in mind.
So our alliance here isn't an easy one. And we'll come into the camp here. So a character that's sufficiently strong can crack this
I
open.
crave blood.
You can take a little bit of falling damage. We've got Featherfall to help with that.
Assume nothing.
There's a magic shield, and then the rest is random. Again, this whole area is trapped, so we're not going to run through it. We'll just jump back up. There's a backpack by this tree here, and we get some experience for arriving at the Goblin camp. There's a dig spot right here,
Never knew goblins can't hold their liquor.
and there's all these sleeping guys. We'll step over, and we're going to jump down onto this rock. And we discover the waypoint. And we're going to deal with the sleeping guys first. So we're going to go in through this cracked wall rather than deal with the guards at the front to start with.
Eager for battle.
Let's crouch down so everybody is hiding. This is an opportunity again. We're going to actually use some rests here because we're going to burn through key points and stuff.
Unheard. Unseen.
So we've got this Booyag, he's got 20 hit points, and Lae'zel is going to do 2 hits against him. She's going to do that amount of damage, so we're going to click on Topple. Right. The attack against a sleeping opponent is automatically a crit.
Undetected.
We're going to do it again.
Unseen. I shouldn't linger.
This guy's got 19, but we're going to step up, so 35 is quite a bit higher. There are some potions over here. We'll grab them. And let's take a look at Astarion here. So we will equip the short sword of First Blood and the speedy reply. This is a scimitar. We're going to put a candle down. And I really need to start remembering to pick these up because we're going to run out. And it's lit. So Astarion's damage is going to be this short sword of First Blood, so it's going to do an additional d8 piercing, some necrotic, some fire, some piercing on a crit because the target's asleep. And this is how we're going to try to do 30 damage in a single attack. So we'll make sure that we've got our dual wielding toggled on.
Let's keep to the shadows. Devious.
And you can see that we almost did, but it woke this other guy.
I am fury. I am death.
So we're going to run in on Topple and follow up with a regular attack.
Trust no one.
And we'll pick up our candle. And our two assassins here are going to head down to deal with Booyag Piddle. He's the last of the bad guys that are on the second floor. He's also got a book by Volo that will give us inspiration since we're a sage. We'll take a look at his sight cone, make sure that we're out of it. There's already a candle here, so we don't need to put one down. And we will, however, go into turn-based mode. People are kind of running around. We'll attack. So we'll take a look, and this on goblins, we're going to send that straight to camp, and we'll take the rest. And now that there's no one that's likely to complain about us making a noise, we've got our entrance into the goblin fort.
Maggots will be done.
And we'll have Lizelle walk over and break the door open. So we now have a safe way to get in and out of there
Quickly then.
without having to deal with the door guards at first. Before we go in, though, we've got lots of stuff we can do in the courtyard.
Careful.
We're going to have Astarion cast Enhanced Leap on Lizelle. She's the strongest character, so she's got the highest base jump. We'll cast Featherfall,
Eager for battle.
and we're going to have her jump up this wall, and then up this one.
One true way.
This is actually in the mountain pass,
Something over there.
and whether or not you make this is where we want to go. This is the dig spot we're looking for. There's some balls. And if we come around here, we could actually head to the mountain pass. This is where we can see the Githyanki patrol is. Not a lot of people come here. That's a burrow hole that we're seeing. So I just want to call that out. This is a unused area a lot of the time. If our featherfall ran out while we were up there, we would just warp back to the waypoint for the goblin camp. It is not a problem. We don't need to try to figure out how to get back up there. Here's the chicken chase track. This is a great way to make a little bit of money. At the end, there's a persuasion check to get paid if you're not a goblin, which you won't be. You do have the option of, if you look like a drow, you just automatically succeed. They're terrified of drow. Or you can just make the check. I recommend doing chicken chase with somebody who can speak with animals. You just tell the chicken to run through the posts. And that is the whole chase. So you don't even have to move. So you can walk up after Volo has left, because she won't do it while Volo's still in front. And you just walk up, tell her you want a chicken chase, and that you want to spend the 300. And she'll take your 300, but when you threaten her, she'll give you 600 back. Here we'll have Gale cast Featherfall again. And Lazelle's gonna jump. If we can get an angle on it. There we go. Grab some stuff from boxes, and she should be strong enough to make this jump. Maybe we'll just use our sleep. There we go. And then we're going to jump behind the waterfall here. There's a secret area. There's a trap right here, so be wary of that. Just jump over it. There's a chest. It's locked, but we're just going to punch it. Grab some money, a necklace, and this great axe. And there's one other dig spot. Which is here. And again, this is just all random loot. And we'll link everybody up and use the waypoint. This is faster than climbing around. And we'll have Gale, who's our sales and selling guy. That's really influenced by your charisma score. Come in and we'll talk to the trader. And I'm just going into turn-based mode so that he stops walking away from us.
You look like looking to spend it.
We'll see what he's got. And we are here for one specific item that we would really like, so we... okay. Still didn't decide to stop walking away.
I got
There we go.
stuff if you got coin.
Thanks for that. Recording a video here, Grat. Alright, so we were here for the Gloves of Archery. That's what we want. He does have another good item. He's got the returning pike. So this is really good if you've got a throwing build that doesn't have an auto return to your hand function. So like the Eldritch Knight gets their weapon back because they can weapon bond it. the returning pike is good if you've got a barbarian thrower or like another fighter thrower. If you're trying to go for a throwing build, you could use a monk as well. But um, it's a good item. Probably not going to use it on this run. When we kill the whole goblin camp, and that is a win, he'll probably drop it because he usually drops whatever is the most expensive stuff in his inventory. These shoes are actually not bad. The vaulting distance thing. So if we wanted to go for the meme thing where we've got Lizzo jumping around, right? So more jump distance is fun. We actually probably will use camp gear this time. So while stealing is definitely the fastest, easiest way to get money, you're in no danger of being poor if you just pick up all of the junk that you find lying around and sell it. And I guess by junk lying around, this seems to be including the junk that people are carrying with them when we meet them. And another painting, and this thing, and some buckets of water, which we definitely don't need. Bow, extra shovel. If we want to, we can get a team look going. So we've got a couple potions of red dye. We can get a couple more once we've got some equipment that's worth keeping.
Get moving.
Get kind of a company look going. Here, we're gonna get Volo to go inside the camp. No risk to this interaction. Just stare at him. Take option 1 and then go through, and off he goes.
Of course.
The name's Gribbo. Idiot!
And they're gonna go straight through there, but we are not. Right, so we're gonna prepare to go inside by going through the ceiling entrance so that we don't have to deal with the guards. And we will eventually come back and deal with the guards. We'll come back and kill them, but our resources are a little low right now, so we're gonna skip that combat. All right, so I'm going to stop this video here, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching.